Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Vince Gill finally reveals the truth about Amy Grant's health, and fans are in tears. For decades, Vince Gill and Amy Grant have been one of music's most beloved power couples, a perfect blend of country heart and gospel soul. But behind the radiant smiles and uplifting songs, the past few years have brought challenges that tested not only Amy's faith but also their bond as husband and wife. Now, Vince is finally breaking his silence about what really happened to Amy Grant's health, and his emotional revelations have left fans around the world in tears. It all began in 2022, when news broke that Amy had been in a serious bicycle accident near her Nashville home. Fans were stunned. Amy, known for her boundless energy and positivity, had suddenly been rushed to the hospital after hitting a pothole and suffering a head injury. Though initial reports suggested that she was recovering well, the truth behind her health journey has been far more complicated than most realized. For months, Amy was forced to step away from the spotlight. The woman who once filled concert halls with her voice could barely remember lyrics, struggled with balance, and experienced constant fatigue. Vince Gill stood by her side through it all, quietly supporting her as she fought to regain her strength. Recently, during an emotional interview, Vince finally opened up about what those months were like, and the love, faith, and pain that defined them. "Amy's always been the strongest person I know," Vince shared softly. "But when she got hurt, it scared me to death. I didn't know what life was going to look like after that. She couldn't do simple things at first, and that broke my heart." Vince revealed that Amy's recovery took far longer than either of them expected. There were days when she couldn't remember conversations, times when she'd become frustrated trying to perform small tasks, and moments when she questioned whether she'd ever return to music. Yet through it all, Vince never left her side. "We took things one day at a time," he said. "I'd sit with her, play a few notes on the guitar, and remind her that she didn't have to rush anything. Amy's always been about grace, so I tried to give her some of her own grace back." Fans remember how Vince wrote and performed the song, "When My Amy Prays," years before her accident, a heartfelt tribute to the woman who changed his life. But now, the song carries a deeper meaning. During a recent concert, Vince broke down while performing it, his voice cracking as tears filled his eyes. "She's been through more than most people realize," he told the audience. "But she's still here. She's still singing. That's a miracle in itself." Amy Grant has since returned to performing, but her perspective on life has shifted dramatically. She's spoken openly about slowing down, cherishing quiet moments, and finding beauty in simplicity. "When you go through something that shakes you to your core," she said in a recent interview, "you realize what really matters. For me, it's love, family, faith, and gratitude for every new morning." Vince admitted that Amy's accident changed him too. "I used to worry about the next gig, the next record," he said. "Now, I just want to make sure Amy's okay. We've learned that none of this lasts forever. So you hold tighter to what does." The couple, who have been married since 2000, have long been admired for their unshakable bond. They blended their families with grace and mutual respect, Vince bringing his daughter Karina and Amy her 3 daughters from her previous marriage. Through it all, they've faced the ups and downs of fame, family, and faith with honesty and humility. But Vince admits that watching Amy's struggle forced him to confront his own fears. "There were nights I'd lie awake, wondering if she'd ever be the same," he confessed. "Then I realized, I don't need her to be the same. I just need her here." Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Enough. Those words struck a chord with fans, many of whom took to social media to share their love and support for the couple. "Vince's devotion to Amy shows what true love looks like," one fan wrote. Another added, "They remind us that no matter how dark life gets, faith and love can get you through anything." Amy herself has said that her accident became a turning point in her spiritual journey. "It was almost like God hit pause," she said during a speaking event. "I had to slow down, listen, and let myself heal, not just physically, but emotionally." I realized how precious time is. Her honesty about her recovery has resonated with fans who have faced their own battles. She's become an unexpected advocate for mental health and self-care, encouraging others to listen to their bodies and take rest seriously. I thought rest was something you earned after working hard, Amy laughed in a recent appearance. Now I know rest is something sacred, it's what allows you to keep going. In recent months, Amy's re-emergence into the public eye has been nothing short of inspiring. She's performed at small events, attended charity galas, and even shared the stage with Vince again. Their chemistry, both musical and emotional, remains undeniable. During a performance at Nashville's Ryman Auditorium, Vince introduced Amy with a heartfelt message that moved the audience to tears. When she walks on stage, it's like light fills the room, he said. She's my heart, my home, my everything. The audience erupted in applause as Amy smiled, visibly emotional. Later, she told reporters that the love she's felt from fans and family has been the key to her recovery. People's kindness has carried me, she said. Every message, every prayer, it's all meant so much. As for Vince, he continues to be in awe of her resilience. She's tougher than she looks, he said with a chuckle. She's got this quiet strength that never quits. And even when things were hard, she never stopped believing that she'd get better. Insiders close to the couple say that Amy and Vince have emerged from this ordeal closer than ever. They spend more time together at home, often walking through their garden, cooking, or simply sitting on the porch with guitars in hand. They've learned to live in the moment, a friend revealed. They've always loved each other deeply, but now they don't take a single day for granted. In an age where celebrity relationships often crumble under pressure, Vince and Amy's love story feels timeless. Their faith, humility, and humor have guided them through heartbreak and healing alike. As Amy continues her journey, she's focusing on gratitude and grace. I'm still healing, she admitted recently. But I'm not afraid of that anymore. Healing takes time, and I'm thankful for every day I get. For Vince, her courage has been a revelation. Watching her fight to get her life back, it's made me fall in love with her all over again, he said. She's my hero. Fans who have followed their story for decades agree that the couple embodies what true love looks like, not perfect, but patient, not loud, but enduring. As Amy takes the stage once more, her voice carries more emotion than ever. There's wisdom in her words, strength in her smile, and peace in her presence. Vince Gill's decision to share the truth about Amy Grant's health wasn't meant to draw sympathy, it was meant to remind people that healing is possible, love is powerful, and life, no matter how fragile, is still beautiful. And as the two continue to walk hand in hand through music, faith, and recovery, one thing is